If you're living with diabetes, you've likely heard the same advice again and again. Avoid this. Cut that out. No more sweet fruit. Suddenly, the foods that once brought comfort and joy are treated like threats. And one of the most misunderstood? Fruit, especially the sweet ones. There's a deeply rooted belief, especially among older adults, that if something tastes sweet, it must be harmful for blood sugar. That if you're managing diabetes, insulin resistance, or pre-diabetes, you have to give up anything that tastes good. But here's what I wish more people knew. Not all sweetness is created equal. Yes, some fruits are high in fast-acting sugars, especially when juiced or overly ripe. But others, when chosen carefully and enjoyed in the right portions, can actually help regulate blood sugar, improve digestion, support joint health, and even promote better sleep. The truth is, nearly 1 in 3 adults over 65 in the U.S. are living with some form of diabetes, and many more are considered pre-diabetic. That's millions of people trying to make the right food choices every day, often with conflicting advice and unnecessary fear. So maybe it's time we shift the conversation. Instead of asking, "What do I need to cut out?" what if we started asking, "What can I add in that will actually help me feel better?" This video is here to guide you in that direction using science, real-world clinical experience, and a clear focus on foods that are not only good for your health, but also genuinely enjoyable to eat. Because at this stage in life, eating well shouldn't feel like punishment. It should feel natural, satisfying, and sustainable. Today, we're taking a closer look at 2 fruits that often get unfairly labeled as too sweet, melon and plum. But when eaten wisely, these humble fruits can offer real support for your blood sugar, digestion, joints, bones, circulation, and even your mood. We're not going to speak in vague generalities. You'll get practical, easy ways to enjoy these fruits from morning to evening without guilt, confusion, or complex rules. And whether you're watching from the US, Canada, Vietnam, Australia, or anywhere else in the world, welcome to Healthy Senior Now. Your health is worth showing up for, and I'm honored to walk this path with you. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're building a community of smart, empowered seniors who want to age with vitality, not fear. So let's get started with a fruit that's often overlooked, but may just deserve a second chance. The sweet, gentle, and surprisingly powerful melon. Many people, especially those in their 60s or beyond, tend to shy away from melon because of its sweetness. I've heard it countless times from patients, "Doctor, it tastes great, but isn't it bad for my blood sugar?" It's a fair question. On the surface, melon seems sugary. But when we look closer, the story changes. The sweetness in melon comes naturally, and more importantly, it's balanced, wrapped in water, fiber, and nutrients that actually make it far friendlier to your body than you might expect. In fact, when eaten in moderation, melons like cantaloupe or honeydew can be one of the most refreshing and health-supporting fruits for older adults. First of all, melons are over 90% water, making them an excellent way to stay hydrated, a simple but often overlooked need as we age. Many older adults walk around mildly dehydrated without even knowing it. That alone can cause fatigue, constipation, poor circulation, and even confusion. Just one small bowl of melon in the morning or early afternoon can gently replenish fluids, and that's something the body appreciates more than we realize. But hydration isn't the only thing melon offers. It also contains soft, easy-to-digest fiber, which helps keep the digestive system moving without being harsh. As we age, our digestion naturally slows down, and fiber becomes increasingly important not just for regularity, but also to support blood sugar stability. Melon's fiber, combined with its high water content, slows the absorption of natural sugars, which helps prevent sudden blood sugar spikes. So, contrary to popular belief, a modest portion of melon, say 100 to 150 grams, is not only safe for most older adults, including those with type 2 diabetes, but also beneficial. It's also a gentle way to support joint and tissue health. Why? Because chronic dehydration and inflammation are major contributors to joint stiffness, particularly in the knees, back, and hands. The natural hydration from melon can help the body flush out excess toxins and reduce that low-grade inflammation which over time may ease joint discomfort. While melon isn't a cure, it's a supportive step in the right direction, especially when paired with light movement and stretching. And let's not forget the micronutrients. A few slices of ripe melon offer vitamin C, which is vital for immune health and collagen production, as well as vitamin A, which supports healthy vision and skin. Meanwhile, magnesium and potassium, two minerals found in melon, help regulate blood pressure, relax muscles, and calm the nervous system. If you're dealing with muscle cramps at night, trouble sleeping, or feeling run down, those two nutrients can quietly make a difference. In fact, I often recommend a small serving of melon as an evening snack for patients who struggle with restless sleep or fatigue from circulatory issues. Let's explore a few simple and practical ways to enjoy melon that truly benefit your health, not just satisfy a sweet craving. One of the best times to enjoy melon is in the morning, when your body is gently waking up and your digestion is more active. A small bowl of chilled cantaloupe or honeydew, topped with a dash of ground cinnamon and a spoonful of plain, unsweetened yogurt, makes for a light but nourishing breakfast. The cinnamon helps balance blood sugar, while the yogurt adds protein to slow digestion and keep you fuller longer. It's a refreshing, easy-to-digest way to start the day, especially for older adults who want something light yet nutritious. If you tend to crave sweets in the afternoon, melon can be a healthy alternative to processed snacks. Try mixing cubed melon with a few torn mint leaves and a squeeze of fresh lime. It's hydrating, cooling, and flavorful, and it feels like a treat without the sugar crash that often comes from cookies or pastries. For smoothie lovers, melon blends beautifully thanks to its high water content and natural sweetness. Pair it with ingredients like cucumber, spinach, or frozen berries for added fiber and antioxidants. A splash of unsweetened almond milk or coconut water turns it into a creamy, rehydrating midday snack or a cooling post-walk drink. Another fun idea is to freeze melon cubes and use them as ice in water, iced tea, or smoothies. On hot days, they help you stay hydrated while adding light flavor, and they're far lower in sugar than ice cream or frozen juice pops. And if you enjoy salads, small amounts of melon can add a natural touch of sweetness and texture. Try combining chopped melon with arugula, grilled chicken, and sunflower seeds, then drizzle with lemon and olive oil. It's light, colorful, and surprisingly satisfying, perfect for warm weather lunches. What's important to remember is timing. Melon is best enjoyed earlier in the day for breakfast, mid-morning, or early afternoon. Avoid eating it late at night, when digestion naturally slows down. For some people, eating sweet fruits too close to bedtime may affect blood sugar regulation during sleep. Now that we've covered melon and how it can support your health, let's turn our attention to another fruit that's often overlooked but has some impressive benefits, especially for older adults. I'm talking about plums, small, colorful, and often misunderstood. Many people think plums are too sweet or off limits for those with diabetes. And that's understandable. Plums taste sweet, and they're soft and juicy, so at first glance, they might seem like something to avoid if you're watching your blood sugar. But here's the truth. When eaten in small portions and paired properly, plums can actually support blood sugar control, not hurt it. They have a low glycemic index, meaning the natural sugars in plums are absorbed more slowly into the bloodstream. That slower absorption is thanks to the fiber found in both the flesh and the skin of the fruit. So, instead of causing a spike, plums provide a more gradual rise in energy, something that's far more manageable for those with insulin sensitivity or type 2 diabetes. I've had many patients who were surprised by how well they tolerated plums, even those who had been avoiding fruit for years out of fear of sugar. When enjoyed in moderation, say, one small to medium plum at a time, they can be a smart part of a balanced diet. One of the standout benefits of plums is their ability to support healthy blood sugar levels. Even though they taste naturally sweet, they have a relatively low glycemic index, meaning they don't cause sudden spikes in blood sugar. Thanks to their combination of fiber and water, the sugars in plums are absorbed more slowly, which helps stabilize glucose. When paired with a little protein or healthy fat like a handful of almonds or a spoonful of plain yogurt, they become an even smarter choice for people with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. Plums also offer valuable support for digestive health, especially for those dealing with slow digestion or frequent constipation. They contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, which work together to gently promote regularity. Soluble fiber softens the stool and feeds beneficial gut bacteria, while insoluble fiber adds bulk and helps maintain steady bowel movements. Eating plums with the skin where many of the nutrients reside maximizes these benefits. Just 1 or 2 plums a day, along with good hydration, can make a noticeable difference without needing to rely on laxatives. What's more, plums contain a powerful mix of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, especially polyphenols like flavonoids and anthocyanins. These help reduce oxidative stress, which contributes to joint stiffness, chronic pain, and the general wear and tear associated with aging. Including antioxidant-rich foods like plums in your diet is a gentle, food-based way to support joint comfort, particularly in the knees, hips, or back. Another area where plums shine is bone health, particularly for postmenopausal women, who often face faster bone loss due to hormonal changes. The unique combination of vitamin K, potassium, magnesium, and polyphenols found in plums plays a role in bone remodeling, the process by which the body builds and maintains bone tissue. While dried prunes have been studied more in this area, fresh plums still provide valuable nutrients that contribute to bone strength when eaten regularly. And finally, plums can play a helpful role in circulation, muscle health, and sleep quality, areas that many older adults struggle with. The potassium and magnesium found in plums support muscle relaxation, nerve signaling, and blood pressure regulation. This can help reduce nighttime leg cramps, improve circulation, and promote more restful sleep. Some people even find that eating a small plum in the evening, alongside a few seeds or a slice of cheese, helps calm the nervous system and reduces sleep disruptions. In short, plums aren't just tasty, they're a compact package of support for many aspects of aging. When eaten mindfully and in moderation, they can become a simple and enjoyable part of a diet that helps you move better, feel better, and age with more comfort and confidence. There's more than one way to enjoy plums, and when prepared thoughtfully, they can become a truly satisfying part of your daily routine without overloading your system. For older adults looking for simple, health-conscious ways to enjoy fruit, plums check all the boxes: sweet, versatile, gentle on digestion, and easy to prepare. Let's start with something cozy and nourishing: baked plums with cinnamon and lemon. Just slice a few ripe plums in half, remove the pits, and place them in a small baking dish. Sprinkle with a pinch of ground cinnamon and a few drops of fresh lemon juice. Then roast them gently in the oven until they're soft and slightly caramelized. This brings out the natural sweetness and makes them easier to digest, perfect for those who may have dental issues or prefer cooked fruit. Served warm, it feels like dessert, but it's entirely healthy. If you want something cool and creamy in the evening, try pairing plums with a spoonful of plain yogurt or a slice of soft cheese. The protein and fat from the dairy helps slow sugar absorption, while the fruit provides fiber and antioxidants. This makes for a light, satisfying treat that won't disrupt your blood sugar or interfere with sleep, ideal as a late-night snack or calming dessert. For a hot summer day, frozen plums are incredibly refreshing. Simply slice fresh plums and freeze them in a single layer. Once frozen, they can be eaten like little fruit pops or blended into smoothies. They add a nice chill and natural sweetness without relying on sugary frozen treats. You can also toss frozen slices into iced tea or sparkling water for a beautiful and flavorful twist. If you're putting together a snack or breakfast bowl, plums combine beautifully with nuts, plain yogurt, or even whole grain cereal. The nuts and whole grains provide long-lasting energy, healthy fats, and a satisfying crunch, while the plums bring moisture and brightness to the mix. It's a combination that supports digestion, blood sugar, and energy levels, and it tastes great. Another fun idea is a simple plum salad. Combine slices of fresh plum with arugula or spinach, a few toasted seeds or walnuts, and a light vinaigrette made with lemon juice and olive oil. Add a little grilled chicken or soft cheese if you want something more filling. It's colorful, light, and ideal for warm weather when heavier meals feel like too much. Of course, as with any fruit, especially for those managing diabetes or digestive issues, portion size matters. One small to medium plum at a time is usually enough. Eating too many at once may cause digestive discomfort or push your blood sugar higher than you'd like. So enjoy plums mindfully, not in excess, but as part of a well-rounded, balanced plate. What's beautiful about plums is their flexibility. Whether you enjoy them fresh, roasted, frozen, or combined with other healthy ingredients, they can easily fit into a lifestyle that prioritizes nourishment, balance, and comfort. And as I always remind my patients, you don't need extreme diets or superfoods to age well. Often, it's these everyday accessible fruits like the humble plum that make the biggest difference when used wisely. As we grow older, staying healthy doesn't have to mean strict diets or complicated routines. In fact, the most sustainable path to well-being is often the simplest one. It comes down to a mindset I often share with my patients. Eat simply, live steadily. That means choosing foods that are gentle, nourishing, and natural, and enjoying them in a consistent, balanced way. You don't need exotic ingredients or trendy superfoods. Just small, steady habits that your body recognizes and appreciates. A fresh plum in the afternoon, a bowl of melon in the morning. These small choices may seem insignificant, but over time, they build the foundation for better digestion, steadier energy, and even improved mood. Healthy eating at this stage in life isn't about restriction, it's about gentle replacement. Swapping out the sugary pastry for a few slices of fruit, choosing water over soda. Bit by bit, you feel the difference. And here's what's beautiful. These changes still bring you joy. Sweetness doesn't have to come from sugar. Satisfaction doesn't have to come from big meals. With the right approach, food becomes both your medicine and your daily comfort. So don't underestimate the power of a small, healthy habit repeated daily. Over weeks and months, it adds up. Not just to better numbers on a chart, but to a body that moves more freely, sleeps more soundly, and feels more at ease. Before we finish, there's one key thing I hope you'll take away from this. Melon and plum are not your enemies. In fact, they can be trusted allies. When chosen wisely and eaten in the right amounts, these fruits don't spike your blood sugar, they support your body in ways that go far beyond glucose. They hydrate. They nourish. They gently support digestion, joints, bones, mood, and sleep, all areas that matter deeply as we age. What's most important isn't just cutting back, it's learning to choose better. Better combinations, better timing, better awareness of how your own body responds. That's the kind of lifestyle change that doesn't feel like restriction. It feels like relief. So here's my suggestion. Try adding these two fruits into your routine for just 5 to 7 days. Start with a small bowl of melon at breakfast, or a fresh plum in the afternoon. Pair them with a bit of protein or healthy fat. Keep it simple. And pay attention to how you feel. Digestion, energy, mood, sleep. Sometimes it's the small habits that create the biggest shifts. If you find it helpful, keep a little food journal. Write down how your body responds, what combinations you enjoy most, and how your energy levels change. You might be surprised by what you learn about yourself. And I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to enjoy melon or plum? Do you have a simple recipe that works for your health and makes you feel good? Drop it in the comments. You never know who else you might inspire. And if this video helped you rethink how to eat better without giving up joy, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Senior now and turn on the notification bell so you'll always have simple, trustworthy guidance on how to eat, live, and age well without stress. Choose real fruit. Choose balance. Choose one better day starting now.